Audi has historically competed with SUV sales by offering all-wheel drive station wagons. And while that works worldwide, here in the United States, SUVs far outsell wagons. Because of that, they've introduced this, the Q5, a small luxury SUV. Let's see how it stacks up against the competition. Where the Q5 really stands out is on the road. Its handling is great. It's very compliant, it has very good feedback from the steering, and overall, it's really nimble and fun to drive. As far as the suspension goes, the ride's pretty firm, so at low speeds, you do feel a lot of road imperfections come through. But on the highway, it's smooth and steady. That nimble handling carries over into emergency handling, where on our track, we found it felt more like a sports sedan than an SUV. That sports sedan feel carries over to the powertrain as well. The 3.2-liter V6 makes the Q5 really quick. The 6-speed transmission, quick shifts, very smooth and unobtrusive. And it gets about 19 miles per gallon overall in our tests. One high for the Q5 is noise. The cabin's really nice and quiet. The engine really doesn't come through unless you're pushing it hard, and wind noise and road noise, very well muted. One aspect we really liked about the Q5 is how nicely finished the interior is. For example, we've got nice carpet here, a chrome surround on the edge of the tailgate so you can lift things in and out without scratching it. However, a problem, this hard cover for the cargo area. If you want to take it out to store taller cargo in there, you can bring it out, but it doesn't really fit too conveniently. We found the cargo area for the Q5 is pretty modest and standard for the class. However, one thing that Audi has, you can slide the seats fore and aft to expand the cargo area if you need some more room. We found that the Q5 is actually pretty roomy in the second row. There's good thigh support, nice headroom, and good knee and leg room. One drawback, this high center tunnel makes putting an adult in the center really kind of difficult. Up front, we really found the accommodations in the Q5 pretty nice. There's good supportive leather front seats that most people found comfortable. Nice soft touch materials on the dash and doors. Some wood and chrome trim around the dashboard. While there is a tilt and telescope steering wheel, one drawback is that the release lever is pretty far down below the steering wheel, underneath the dash. We really appreciate that the seat has a lot of travel back and forth, so it's great for both tall and short drivers. One thing we found, however, is that the wide center console tends to cut into knee and leg room. One of the biggest flaws we found with the Q5 involved the controls and displays. They've got this one-piece key that you put into the dash, but you have to push it in twice to start the car, and then you have to push it in again to have it pull out. That's kind of unintuitive. Most of the controls all operate around this central screen. For example, if you want to change the fan speed, it's a two-step process. First you press the button, then you adjust the fan speed using this display. Also, if you want to have presets on the radio, there aren't any hard buttons. So you have to press AM, FM, then go to presets, and then turn the knob. Finally, the speedometer is calibrated to 180 miles per hour. Even on the Autobahn, you're not going to be driving the Q5 at that speed. But what it really does is it compresses all the other speeds. So the area between maybe 40 and 70 miles per hour, which you're looking at, it's really kind of small. Like the A4 it's based on, the Q5 is sporty and fun to drive, and it's highly competitive amongst its peers. But, like them, it suffers from costing a lot of money for what you get.